When you think of Colorado, you probably think of places like Breckenridge, Denver, Casa Bonita. We're not doing any of the normal stuff today. We've been here for 9 years. We've never played tourist in our own state. So today we're getting off the beaten path, finding the unique things that make Colorado special. We're gonna find cool places to stay, and more importantly, some good food. Right now, I am 3 hours south of Denver in Salida, Colorado, in front of a little tiny house that we're gonna stay in to kick it off. Just in this side though, not on that side. There's someone over there. We found that out the hard way. Let's go. Duh. Well, this is cute. It's got desk, a little refrigerator, one of these old-timey music things. This is nice. Probably shouldn't be drinking coffee this late. I'm never gonna get to sleep. Not a bad way to wake up. Let's kind of see what else is here. We didn't really get to explore much last night, so we'll go down this hiking trail. Supposedly there's a bathhouse. Kind of get freshened up for the day. This is actually really nice. This is way better than I expected. There's also a coffee machine over there. Bunch of bathrooms that have everything that you would expect. It's a cool kind of open air concept. A little shower. All the accoutrements of a normal bathroom, complete with sink. Probably not taking the nature trail today, but I am going to jump in that sauna and then get washed up for the day and head into town. We're going to need some energy for the next activity, so I think it's time to find some food. Can we do a Don Draper and an Eye of the Tiger? This pastry case is not doing anything for me at 10 a.m., but if I know Ashley, we're going to go home with something. Don Draper. I can't read that, but that's it.
Should be Eye of the Tiger. Oh, there's a pickle.
Oh, there is a pickle.
Use your pickle.
That is a fine looking sandwich. Ooh, yeah. Enjoy this fine voiceover as we eat. I don't think we said anything interesting here. It's just a couple oohs and ahs. But I wanted to at least prove to you guys that we ate the sandwich. So there's us eating it, and then we're going to move on. Right after this shot of me looking out the window, what do you think I'm thinking of? That was a mighty tasty sandwich. A little pricey, but pretty good. Solid.
I think it was worth it.
So the original plan was to drive about 2 hours south and go to Wolf Creek and go snowboarding for the day. Wolf Creek gets more snow than any other mountain in Colorado, and I've never been, but if we did that, we wouldn't be able to explore the town of Salida, and I really wanted to check it out because a lot of people have said good things. So I found something close by that I think is a good substitute, and it should be a fun activity, so let's check it out. Can you guess what it is yet? No? Monarch might be small, but it's a fun mountain and only 30 minutes outside of Salida. Oh, backwards is way scarier. Yeah, that's the way to do it. After a couple hours tubing, we were ready to head back into Salida and check it out. I've been to a lot of mountain towns. Salida feels different somehow. I don't know how to quantify it, but it is a cute town with stuff that you actually want to do. It's not just touristy stuff, and it's gorgeous. I heard summertime, this is the place to be for whitewater rafting. We were just kind of chilling. Tres Litres, highly recommend if you want a good beer and a great view. It's also me, so we had to check out this kitchen store. I don't know about this mug. What do you guys think? Found a couple really good thrift stores. Not normally my thing. It's normally just junk. This was actually cool stuff, especially for me. The town is just full of artists. You can tell just by walking through the neighborhoods, so we had to hit a couple art galleries too. Got a lot of good stuff coming up, so grab a seat. All right, sorry. I'm really excited for this next Airbnb. It is by far the cheapest Airbnb I've ever booked. It was only $5 a night, 200 square feet, 4 tires. Most of them, some of them have air. fantastic ventilation, and it's upcycled. It's an abandoned bus. You panned over so they could see it. They're probably like, what? Whoa. I'm not actually staying there. I just did this for dramatic effect. I thought it'd be funny. Hopefully it worked out. The next place is on this property though, but it's not a bus. It's a yurt. What's a yurt? You know, you guys can look stuff up too. It doesn't have to be me doing all the research and the filming. A yurt is a portable circular dwelling made of a lattice of flexible poles covered in felt or other fabric. Yurts have been a primary style of home in Central Asia, particularly Mongolia, for thousands of years. Duh. We're about another hour and a half south of Salida. I really wanted to stay in one of these airline hangar things, but they were all booked up. So the yurt it is. They come in these cool little clusters with a fire pit in the middle. And honestly, this is way nicer than I thought it was going to be. Plus, this is super cool. This will be really pretty at night. Maybe we can see some stars. Can't really see the stars right now, but maybe later when I shut the lights off. We do have this sick pellet stove to keep us warm. Love that. There's also a seating area over here with one chair, so one of us can enjoy that table. The other one can just kneel on the floor. Then there's some lounge chairs to take outside, but for right now, I'm going to eat this shortbread caramel Rice Krispie thing that Ashley got and get a good night's sleep. So not only does the pellet stove sound like a literal jet engine, but then that is Highway 285. So you've got semi-trucks flying by, only separated by a lattice of flexible poles and felt. Regardless, let's check out what else is here. Please pause this video and write in the comments what you think these are. No idea? We can go in a little further. Well, this part of Colorado is actually a black sky zone, so you can see more stars than you can anywhere else. So these little huts, you can take those portable chairs and gaze at the stars. Ashley took full advantage of this. I did not. It was too cold and windy for me. But I did a little research, and these are actually 3D printed by a local architect and artist. This is one thing I've genuinely never seen before. You may have noticed there is no bathroom in the yurt. So where do we go to the bathroom? We have this bathroom house, which is literally just right across the way. It's fine. It's a lot closer than the other place. That was a long hike. You got some showers in here. Look pretty cool. Fancy lotion, all the stuff that you need. Nice shower. And it's literally just 5 feet away. Big bathroom house. Pretty nice. That's me. I'm not included in the bathroom house. But yeah, so not too bad. Did I mention it's got its own drive-in movie theater? With probably the best backdrop of any drive-in in the world? Except it's March and they don't play movies till June, so nothing's going on today. Ashley found this before I did when we got here last night. There's a full commercial kitchen in here with tons of stools. There's refrigerator space so that every room has their own little box to refrigerate whatever goodies you want to bring, and then a whole dining area. There's even a giant popcorn machine in here. There's plenty of silverware, plates, bowls, all the things that you would need, just like any good, well-stocked Airbnb. So I'm going to heat up this leftover Chinese food we got last night because there's really nothing else to eat around here, and we're going even further into nowhere. All right, we are at Great Sand Dunes National Park. I still have the urge to snowboard, and that didn't happen, so we're doing the next best thing. But before we do, I want to read something that's a little concerning. The very first question that comes up on Google is from Kayla, and she says, "Are there sandworms there? If so, how bad is it? I'd like to take my toddler and dog here." And the answers are fantastic. From Rachel, and she says, "Yes, they're about the size of 2 buses put together, but can be smaller. You'll be able to tell if they're coming though because the ground will quake pretty bad." I don't know if I'm ready for this. There's definitely a storm moving in, and we picked probably the worst day to do this. We also went an extra 30 minutes out of the way to get these sandboards, but look at the sand coming off of the tip of this dune. It is super windy today. No sandworms so far, but this sucks. Don't do this.
Sandblasting yourself.
No, bad idea. Regardless, we were determined to go sandboarding. This is Ashley on her first attempt on a not so steep part of the sand. Eventually, we found out that you have to get into a really steep area, otherwise you're just not gonna move. The view's not bad. It's not that fun though. We eventually got the hang of it and had aspirations to climb the highest dunes, but the weather was kind of steering us the other way. For those of you that love a souvenir to take home, this is what we had after just a brief 1.5 hours in the sand dunes. Kayla, I can confirm that there were 0 sandworms, so that's a positive. Besides that, it was completely, utterly miserable and windy. I think we just came on a bad day, but is it pretty to look at? Yeah, for like 30 seconds. I don't know. It's sand. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Would I go out of my way to come here again? Absolutely not. Also, we found no good food on this trip. That's just how it is. The sandwiches were pretty good, but that was about it. Sorry, I thought there'd be more. But don't forget to subscribe because the next video is going to be... Also, YouTube thinks you'd like this video, so click on that one.